Hello.
Hi.
Welcome
Welcome back
to Roses and Thorns.
I know you've all been waiting for us to talk more about The Bachelor.
Oh, for sure. It's all you've been doing for months
Just
and
waiting.
months.
Just waiting for us to come back.
Years. We're back. I'm Kelly.
I'm Ryan.
And we don't have any episodes yet to recap.
Yeah, no, you've missed all of them.
The whole season is over. Colton's season was terrific.
It's much better than you thought it was going to be.
I mean, I guess IRL it is over, but in TV world it hasn't happened yet. But what we do have are cast bios.
Yes.
So we have the scoop on the ladies.
Everyone does, not just us.
We are nothing special.
But just to save you guys a little bit of time going to the website, reading everybody's bios, clicking on every single profile, we have everything here.
In truth, we're saving you no time because for sure this episode's going to be way longer than you just going and reading them yourselves. But what fun is that? Why do it alone when you can do it with us? So you can find them on the internet. I recommend Googling Bachelor cast bios.
I did Bachelor Contestants 2018. 2019.
That's also good. Colton Underwood Bachelor cast bios or info or
Women.
23. I don't know.
Women 2018. 19.
So what I have liked so far about reading about these women
Yes.
is on the first episode, I am always so overwhelmed by all of the women, and I don't know who any of them are. And I still find it very unbelievable that when they're giving roses out to people that they have any clue who they're actually giving the rose to. They're like, the name Heather sounds familiar. Like, I don't think that they know.
Okay.
But having had this time to like look at their picture and read about them, and I read their like mini bios on the ABC page, which is like their name, their age, their occupation, and where they're from.
Yeah.
And then I watched I didn't watch it live, but it was a live Facebook feed thing that Chris Harrison did to like introduce the ladies, and he like talked a little bit about each one of them. And then
Each of them?
yeah.
Oh.
And then I went to Hollywood Reporter and read the like full length bios that are available to us, at least as far as I know. I think they're the same things that you were reading because you were saying the same things that I had heard.
Oh, mine's not very long.
They're like 3 sentences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I think that's all we have access to.
Okay.
And I made these like really creepy pages of their faces and their information, and I took notes on them.
Where
and
did you print them up? Did you
makes
print
me
them
look
off
like a
at
serial
work?
killer. No, I did it at the library,
Okay. Which library? Our library?
the Lake Forest Park Library.
They have color
Yeah.
for freeze?
Yes. So each week in the King County Library System, you get 75 free prints. And that's black and white, pages, I guess. So 75 pages for free in black and white. And each color is worth 3 black and white.
Okay.
So you can get up to 25 colored pages per week.
That's kind of cool.
It's
I had
awesome.
no idea.
Yeah. One of my students taught me about it.
Oh, your teacher. Did the students becoming the teacher?
Ooh, grasshopper.
Jedis?
Oh, yeah, Yoda. Right? Yoda?
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu. Martial arts. So we're entering the season of Colton Underwood, which people are very underwhelmed by.
Underwhelmed.
What are your feelings, Ryan?
With in expecting from Colton season, just from knowing Colton, or
Like,
from
how do you
everything so
feel?
far?
Like, when you know that Colton Underwood's going to be the next Bachelor?
I feel like there's
how
going
do
to
you
be
feel?
very little substance to all the conversations with a woman.
I feel
because
that.
the only thing we saw with Colton was that he just made out with Becca the entire time.
He did like making out with Becca. I think he had probably... Do you remember like on Rachel's season when she kind of called out Dean on not having any substance or having any real conversations? She's like, let's talk about something. And he was like, okay, what are you going to talk about? She's like, anything. And he's like, dinosaurs. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like like Rachel and Colton would have had a very similar interaction where she's like, let's talk about something. He's like, what do you want to talk about? Dogs, you know? And she's like, she'd probably be like, sure, let's talk about dogs.
Yeah,
but
I love dogs.
but I think like the only things I know about Colton are that he played football.
Yeah.
He has a charity.
Yeah.
And he loves dogs. And I only learned the loves dogs thing from
the
like
bio.
everything I've read this season about the women.
Football. Yep. He's close to his sister. Was that somebody else?
I think he's close to his mom. I think he tells his mom everything.
That was Nick Vile. He's close to his sister.
Yes, Nick is close to his sister.
Okay. I don't know anything else about Colton.
Yeah. So I think you probably hit the nail on the head there about kind of shallow conversations.
Yeah. Hopefully there's more. Like I'd like for it to for him to like surprise us that like there's I'm like, shit, we judged a book by its color or its cover and also by its colors.
Also by its color. He's pretty vanilla.
Yeah. And yeah, I hope it's not as boring.
Yeah. How I feel.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
Is that I don't really have feelings about Colton. I do find him underwhelming in basically every way. Personality, looks, other aspects of personality.
Okay, I get
that. I really saying personality on that first time was bad. It's like in categories when you write birds for a category and then you can't say anything else. Yeah. But I don't think the negative feelings. So I do have some negative feelings about Colton being the Bachelor. I have mostly negative feelings about Colton being the Bachelor, but it's not Colton's fault.
Why?
It's ABC's fault for like just drenching everything in him. So like Becca's season was so much about like Colton being a virgin. Even before he ever told her that, previews were like about him being a virgin.
Yeah.
And then Paradise. Like the first 2 episodes, did anything else happen?
All Tia and Colton.
Yeah. Tia waiting for Colton and then Colton getting there and then it's just Tia and Colton and then Tia and Colton break up and it's just Tia and Colton still for like an entire episode of them breaking up. And I'm just over Colton and it's not his fault.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also very over this virgin thing.
That too. But apparently there's a woman that's never been kissed too.
Yes. So we'll get to the women in just a minute. 2 things. I mentioned this last season, but I would really like for you guys to play our drinking game with us. So during Colton's season, every time they mention him being a virgin, take a drink. I hear that night 1 with limo arrivals, you're going to need at least a full bottle of whatever it is you're drinking.
Just from sips.
Just for limo arrivals.
Shots.
Yeah. I don't recommend shots. You will die. Just sips of wine is what I would recommend.
It's going to be a thing with every single woman that comes out.
Yeah. Because they all think they're the only one that's going to make that joke.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah.
So Chris Harrison has already said that like night 1 is very heavy with virgin jokes.
Really?
And this was like, I found that out after I'd already made up my drinking game. Because as soon as we found out that Colton was going to be the next Bachelor, I was like, all right, here's what's going to happen. It's going to be virgin jokes the whole time. Yeah. So drinking game. Okay. The other thing is, he's our Bachelor. Let's know some things about him.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Did you learn some stuff about him?
Well, I had to Google his bio, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, sure. Google Colton Underwood bio and find biowikis.com. There's a very good picture of him on there. Like if you're on the fence, like, is he attractive? Sorry. I feel like he's attractive, right? We can all say he's attractive.
Yes.
Is he hot? No. This picture, you'll say yes. It's BioWikis. So the exact words I Googled were Colton Underwood bio, and it's the second link that popped up for me. Like, it doesn't look like him, and that's what makes it hot.
The first picture? The jean jacket?
Yes.
It doesn't look like him.
It doesn't. He looks like a smoldering Abercrombie Calvin Klein type model, right? Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like him.
It looks like it might be photoshopped a little bit.
To like give him a better jawline and more like exactly. Stubble.
the
accent
jawline,
that butt chin a little bit.
because his cheeks. Okay, maybe when he's smiling, his cheeks become bigger. That happens with me too.
Scroll down a little bit further, you'll see another picture of him that looks just like him. But that first picture,
It doesn't look
it's like
him.
sultry.
It
And
doesn't-
the second one is like goofy, going to the Disney Awards or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't look like him.
So if you want to see what it would look like if Colton Underwood were hot, Google Colton Underwood bio. Second link should be biowikis.com.
Pretty sure that's touched up.
Yeah. So here's what we learn about Mr. Underwood. So he was born in 1992. He's 26 years old. His birthday's in January. So during the season,
It was his birthday.
no, it will be, but it wasn't because they filmed in like September.
Right.
Which does make him an Aquarius. If you're into astrology, maybe you can tell us what that means about him. He's from Indianapolis, which I did not know. So I feel like he doesn't live there anymore. I want to say he lives in Colorado. That's what I feel like from Becca's seasons, that he lives in Colorado.
I don't remember.
But he's from Indianapolis because I feel like if I had known, I did know that because he was named Colton after the Colts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway, he's white. It tells us. It says that.
Oh, good to know.
Okay. So we know that he's a football player, but we never know like what team. And it's because he didn't. So he started his career with the Illinois State Redbirds, Soup's Profesh. And then he got signed on as an undrafted free agent with the Chargers, the San Diego Chargers, but he was released after 3 months.
Okay, well, see, he was on the team then.
He was, but he never played for them.
Yeah, well, he playing, but being on like the B squad or being like the backup or being like, the backup's backup is still a thing.
Sure, he was signed, but not even for a full season, and he never played.
I mean, he was technically in the NFL.
Sure. Hold on. I'm not done. So he also signed for the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, practice squad. The Raiders practice squad. Is that Oakland Raiders, right?
Yes.
It just says Raiders. Oakland Raiders
job,
practice squad. Thank you. I just figured it's other people listening that are like, yeah, football team, sure.
Eagles or Philadelphia? Did you know?
Yeah, I did say that, and I did know that, actually. Okay. Thank you, Goldbergs. But he got injured, and so he had to quit his career. So he never actually played in the NFL.
Yeah.
He was in the NFL.
Yes.
But he never played. He was never even in it for a season.
Yes.
Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, he didn't play in the NFL. But he is a football player. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his
else?
net worth is about $1 million.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I know about Colton Underwood.
I mean, that's pretty good for being in the Bachelor Bachelor franchise for about a year, having made $1 million, not $100 million, $1 million.
Well, I mean, but maybe also football. I don't know.
I don't think so. Like, not that much. Maybe a little bit, but like practice squad guys get paid as much as like a normal person.
Okay.
Probably more than a normal person, but
More than I make as a teacher, I'm sure.
probably.
Also, Colton is 6'3", if that's important to you, and 115 kilos, whatever that means.
That's like 25 stones.
25 pounds?
I don't know.
I'm going to say that's like 233 pounds. Based on no math.
233.
I'm just basing it on not knowing anything about men's weights at all.
Okay.
Men's
I know
weight
a
is
little
very
bit.
different from women's weight, and I don't understand it.
He's a pretty big guy. I'm going to say he's like 205.
Okay. So what's kilos? 2 pounds. Ladies and gents, he is 253 pounds.
Holy shit.
He could have also lied.
Wait, how many kilos?
115.
Holy crap. Okay. Jeez, he's a big boy.
Big boy.
He's a big boy.
It could be inaccurate. That's BioWikis. I have no information about their credibility.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's all I know about Colton Underwood.
Okay, so that's not very much still.
No, it's not. Oh, he loves dogs.
I think I knew that.
And his parents are divorced. Scott and Donna Underwood are divorced.
Oh. I'm sure that's going to play a part. Like, at least a tiny part.
Wouldn't it have played like a bigger part? Oh, I guess another yeah, like 2, 3 hometowns. How many women go to his hometown?
3?
2. I think it's 2. I think it's the final 2.
Oh, his hometown. Yes, only 2.
Yeah.
But he has to go to 3 or 4 women's hometowns.
I never remember. Hometowns are so muddy in my head.
3. No, 3 goes to Fantasy Suites, so it's probably 4. And he has to ask all of their dads for permission to marry them.
Okay, so did Rachel meet Nick's family? Did Nick meet Rachel's family? Nick met Rachel's family. And she was in final 3, so it's at least 3. Corinne.
He met her family too.
Then it's final 4.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, that's why like final 4 is such a big deal, because it's the hometowns. Okay, we're there. We're back in it. We are experts on the show.
Okay.
As a reminder, this is like our 3rd season of watching The Bachelor.
Yeah, we don't know
2
very
seasons
much.
of Bachelorette, 2 seasons of Paradise. We're
Paradise
still
is
learning.
Crazy. Anyways, what should we talk about next? The
Let's
women?
talk about the ladies.
Let's do that. Should we go in alphabetical order? 'Cause
Alphabetical
that's the way-
first name?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
First up is Alex.
Alex G. Alex B.
Alex B.
Okay, there's 2 Alexes. Okay.
There are 2 Alexes and 2 Hannahs. There are no Laurens. Gasp, but there is a Laura.
There's Laura. Yes.
I
Alex,
bet her parents almost named her Lauren.
Alex B is 29. She's from Vancouver. She's a dog rescuer. She saved over 5,000 dogs.
Almost 5,000 dogs.
Almost 5,000 dogs. So
She's not just a
almost
dog-
to be over 5,000.
She's not just a dog rescuer. She is the owner of a dog rescue establishment.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a big deal to be a business owner, I think.
Yeah.
We should turn on the dining room light because I cannot read my notes.
Okay.
I wrote real small
Why'd you write so small?
because I wanted to save space so I could write on things for like night 1.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah. So I just like wrote really small like in the side margins there.
Yeah. I was wondering why you did that.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. That's all the information we have about her.
So no, I'm sorry, who's we?
That's all the information I know about
That's
her.
all Ryan and himself have for you. Okay, so other information I have. So so Ryan and I have the same information bio-wise. I have the additional information from the live feed from Chris Harrison, which is mostly insignificant, but there's like some tidbits. Pardon me. I may or may not edit that out, but now I'd have to edit this whole thing out, so I probably won't.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I didn't bring a pen to write down the times where we make mistakes.
Oh,
so
we gotta leave it in. Leave it in.
So what I got from Chris Harrison's Facebook feed is also information where he says things like, this is a person to watch for, she goes pretty far, or things like that.
That's a pretty obvious tell.
Yes. So if you are maybe doing a bracket, they're going to bring back, ABC is going to bring back the bracket for this season.
Oh, really?
So if you're doing a bracket, maybe note down some of these names if you're like really into it, or if like find the Facebook feed thing. I found it on YouTube. But anyway, I can save you a little bit of research if you want. So Alex B is one to watch for.
Oh.
So she will be sick on night 1, but she will be there. But she'll be struggling. I'm guessing it's like a cold, sore throat, something where she's struggling to talk a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure he keeps her because she loves dogs so much. He says that she will recover.
Okay.
So that's the additional information I have about her. I do not have additional information on all of them because some of them was really boring. And I was like, she's probably not going to go very far. One of those people is Alex D.
Okay. Tell me about Alex D.
She's 23. She's from Boston, and she is a sloth.
Yeah, sloth. So she talks really fast, but she tends to move very slowly.
Yes, which apparently will be part of her limo arrival.
Okay, I see.
I don't know if she'll be dressed like a sloth or just be moving so slow that I'll just want to turn off the TV and come back to it.
People that dress up as animals have had good records of staying on the show for pretty long.
That is true, because it shows they have a good sense of humor. Had David not dressed up like a chicken, we don't know if we would have had to deal with him and Jordan's bullshit for quite as long.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Did Becca send them both home?
On the same date?
Yeah.
I mean, she definitely sent home David first. Oh, and then she took Jordan on the night date and was like, yeah, I can't give you a rose. Like, there's no connection here. Because he was like, oh, man, I wish I had my portfolio and like all that.
Oh, yeah.
So Alex's real job is that she's an account manager for an IT staffing agency. So she does have a job. She's not an official sloth.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's like the women that give this their title, like sloth, like to themselves, or if it's like ABC doing it to kind of be funny.
I think they do it.
Okay,
because I was thinking of Jonathan Tickle Monster. He like night one came with like fingers, like little hands and big hands and things like that.
Yeah.
To like tickle because he's Tickle Monster when he's actually a fucking doctor.
Yeah.
So I think that the cast gives those occupations.
Okay.
And it's possible that ABC chooses if they want to publish the funny one or the real one. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But I'm guessing that Alex D does not go very far.
Okay. I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Angelique?
Tell me about Angelique.
She's 28. She's from Hamilton, New Jersey. Do you think she's born where Hamilton died?
Ooh, where the duel was?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess he died in New York because he was rowed back.
Oh, they did take him back across the Delaware. That's a thing I remember. The river.
She's a marketing salesman.
Yes.
She likes,
salesperson.
She likes corny jokes.
Yeah, she does.
Why did the Colton cross the road? To meet you, of course. That's so bad.
She is one to watch out for.
Okay.
I don't know how far she goes, but she goes.
She goes. Interesting.
Keep your eye on her.
Okay.
I want to add a little tidbit. I was recently this is one of my like the other days when it happened a month ago. 2 Black Girls, 1 Rose had none other than Rachel Lindsay on 2 episodes, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
I only listened to one of them because I just haven't been listening to that many podcasts recently. I got a new phone and it's too much trouble to like figure out how to listen to podcasts on a new phone.
Yeah.
You know, need some time to figure it out.
I just did that too.
Yeah.
You know.
Like listen to it in the car. Obviously, like whatever. So, Rachel was talking about, or they addressed the fact that there are not very many people of color often on the show, and they're talking about like Colton season and how it's very likely to look very white. And there are people of color. Yes, there are. However, it's still a lot of white people and a lot of blonde people.
Yeah.
Much higher proportion of people who are blonde here than there are like in the real world.
Yeah.
But Rachel said that when she went to audition, that I think she said she only saw 3 other Black women auditioning in Dallas.
Oh, really?
Which seems like it's probably a pretty low.
Yeah.
Like ratio based on the population there. I don't know a lot about the population, but I would guess that it probably has more than, let's say that if there were 100 women there, that's probably still higher than 3% Black. So she said that like Black people just really aren't showing up for it. And I guess if you assume that you're not going to make it very far,
you won't try.
Then why would you try? Yeah. So like I can't blame people or like me. Because I wouldn't say that they're not into this genre because we have like 2 Black Girls, 1 Rose. We have like Rachel. There are people who obviously do try out for it. So I wouldn't say people aren't interested in it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, if you think you're not going to do well, I can't blame you for not wasting your time.
I think John said something very similar to that too about like Asian men. It was just like probably not going to go very far. So they tend to just like not even try.
Right.
That's why you don't see very many Asian men on The Bachelor.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I think was evidenced in Rachel's season with Blake K, who Blake K was an attractive Asian man, who had a good job and by all accounts, like seemed like a decent, like person to have pursue you. And instead she kept Waboom and the other fucking Blake. And what was that other guy's name? The racist. The short racist that had the beef with Kenny.
Oh, yeah. I know Lee.
Lee, thank you.
Yeah.
Like kept all these like shitty people when like Blake K seemed like a good dude.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
yeah. Anyway, so there are some people of color, but it's not surprising that there are not a wide variety of
more
non-white
than
women.
I think usual.
I don't think it's more than usual.
Oh, I guess I'm thinking of maybe Ari's season didn't have very many.
No, I think Nick's season had the highest diversity.
I think so too.
That they had.
It seemed like at least 3 Black women.
Yeah,
I can remember.
I mean, Nick, I think was pretty open to dating. Like, I don't think he had a type, you know?
Yeah.
So I think he was pretty open to dating people of different ages, different professions, you know, different ethnicities, which I feel like Ari and Colton, it's not at all surprising that they would just be into white women primarily.
Yeah.
And I think Becca and Rachel, obviously Rachel's season had a lot of diversity, but still maybe not as much as you would expect for having a Black bachelorette. And I think Becca, they did give her a decent selection, if I remember correctly.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel like looking at this, I mean, every page that I look at here, I have like one person of color.
Yeah.
And I only have 4 pages. So actually the last page has 3 people of color. 4 actually. Oh, on the last page there's only 1 white person. Anyway, I digress. Moving on.
Yeah.
Annie.
Hold on. I scrolled all the way down to the bottom. Fine.
I think I just spent like 10 minutes talking about diversity. Sorry, guys.
Annie, she's 23. She's from New York, and she's a financial associate.
Yes.
She grew up in Wisconsin, learned how to ride horses. She rode nationally.
Yeah, competitive horseback riding.
Went to
as opposed to competitive horse
Alabama.
front riding.
Studied finance, loves country music, and swing dancing. I'm just reading the thing.
I thought my horse front riding thing was funny, but it's also funny that you read her entire bio. Okay.
Front runner? Is that what you said? She's hoping she's going to be a front runner.
I do have a star and a line. So star means that they go pretty far. Line means they go, I'm pretty sure they're like at least past week 6.
Okay. Why would you say that?
Based on
Alabama?
Based on Alabama? No. Based on things, what Chris Harrison said.
Okay.
Like his, like, if he was like really emphatic about it. She also was on Ellen. So 3 of these women got to meet Colton on the Ellen show.
Oh, so she has a little bit of an edge over some of the other women.
Yes. She quote unquote won, which just means that she answered just as many questions wrong, but was the last one standing. And she, as far as I could tell, yeah.
Okay.
As far as I could tell, she got to literally, like, she got to just stand next to Colton, and that was her prize. So, high expectations. She loves dogs.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, sorry. You didn't let me finish. She has, do you want to guess how many dogs she has? Higher.
9.
Lower.
Oh.
7. 7.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say 5 the first time.
I was like 5. She was like, it's supposed to be a little bit crazy. 8.
Yeah. 7.
Okay.
Yeah. 7 dogs. And he has 3. That's too many dogs. Or maybe he has 2. Either way, that's too many dogs to have in a house. So I think she should be dismissed immediately. But that's
hopefully
fine.
He's a responsible dog owner.
Yeah. I think they live on her parents' farm. So that's a little bit different. I think
I'm talking about Colton.
I think that they're family dogs. Oh, Colton?
Yeah.
You think he wouldn't be a responsible dog owner?
I mean, we just don't know. Like, if he lives in LA now, I feel like it's I don't know, living on your own, being single, it seems like a lot of work to take care of 3 dogs.
Sure, but if you are worth $1 million,
your
you can
job,
hire a dog walker.
Your job is being the bachelor.
Your job is being the bachelor and a social media participant. He never said that. I'm just sure.
I'm sure he is now.
Yeah. Okay. Next up.
Yeah.
Brianna. Who goes by Brie.
Brie. Oh, okay. She's from LA. She's a model.
How old is she?
She's 24. I know.
Okay, so Brie, what we know, she's athletic and outdoorsy.
Mm-hmm. She likes hiking. She likes camping. She likes snowboarding.
Soccer. She played soccer for like 8 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
Her biggest fear is farting too loudly. Mm-hmm. Watch out for Brie.
Watch out for Brie.
Watch out for Brie. That's what I'm going to say. If you're making a bracket, keep Brie. Oh, not watch out for farts. I meant like actually like watch, like you're going to see her a lot.
Yeah.
Is what I meant. So far, my picks are Alex, B, Angelique, Annie, and Brianna.
For like past week 6.
Alex, Annie, and Brianna. Brie. Sorry, I wrote down Brianna because that's what was on the ABC page, but it seems she goes by Brie. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to go past week 6. Angelique, I don't know quite as much, but she at least makes it past night 1.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I feel.
Okay.
This is what I have understood.
We haven't gotten to the ones.
I don't read spoilers, so I don't know anything for sure.
Yeah.
These are based on feelings. Based on things Chris Harrison said. Next up is Caitlin.
Caitlin. She's 23. She's from Charlotte. She is Miss North Carolina 2018.
Sorry, Miss North Carolina or Miss Carolina USA?
I don't know. USA?
It is Miss Carolina USA 2018. If you Google Miss North Carolina 2018, you're going to get a different woman.
Yeah.
If you Google Miss North Carolina USA 2018, you will get Caitlin. So she was the runner-up in the Miss USA contest, though.
Which is impressive.
So she's the second most beautiful woman in 2018.
Sorry.
So Caitlin is not to be confused with Caitlin.
Yes.
Oh, Caitlin, I think, also goes past night 1, at least.
Okay.
Minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin.
Ooh. Yes.
Is 25.
She's 25. She's from Toronto. She's a realtor.
Realtor or realtor?
Realtor.
Fans of Santa Clarita Diet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I put her as going far.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Chris Harrison made no indication that is the truth.
Okay.
So I guess if we she's gorgeous. You know why you did?
Why?
You know who she looks like?
Who? Oh. I didn't realize that.
What is her name? Brie.
Allison Brie.
Allison Brie.
It's the eyes. I can see that. And the hair.
Yeah.
Brunette.
She looks like Allison Brie.
I didn't even think about that.
That's one of Ryan's crushes. So, I don't think Colton shares that same crush. She might make it past night 1, but Chris Harrison did not make. Oh, I think what Chris Harrison said is she's a really nice girl or something like that.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So.
All right, that's not great.
Yeah.
Okay, Cassie. She's 23. She's from Huntington Beach, and she is she's completing her degree in speech pathology.
Yes.
I'm saying she goes pretty far, too.
I don't have any indication of that. I'm not saying no.
Mm-hmm. I'm just guessing.
Chris Harrison didn't indicate that.
Yeah.
She's a surfer, and she wants to one day open her own practice for kids. For speech pathology kids.
That surf.
Kids of the speech.
And surf.
Of surfing. She wants to teach kids how to speak better while surfing. I know speech pathology is not just about speaking better. I know it's not a speech coach.
Yeah.
I am aware. I was just trying to riff on the thing.
Gotcha.
Go ahead.
What do you think about her?
I think she's cute. I don't think she could be Colton's type.
She looks tall.
Oh, hold on. Let me look. Her head is higher up on the gray background than the rest of the women.
Not really. Not really at all.
Just kidding. So I like that she's dressed very casually.
Okay.
Like she looks like she could just be going out for brunch, you know? Whereas like the other women, like
Catherine.
The rest of them are going to like slutty Easter, you know?
Slutty Easter. Let me see.
And okay, so I'm using the word slutty, not shaming wise. I don't think being a slut is shaming at all. I'm not using it that way. I mean, enjoying your body. But enjoying your body Easter sounds weird.
Nice save.
Sounds like a different holiday.
Nice save. Okay.
Just want people know I'm not body shaming.
Cassie. Nope, Catherine.
Oh, you mean DJ Argo?
DJ Argo.
Tell me about Catherine, baby. What's her daytime job?
Well, she's 26. She's from Fort Lauderdale. She's a DJ. I think she's she's going to make it.
That's her
far.
nighttime job.
She's a DJ.
What's her daytime job?
Her daytime job is a commercial real estate agent.
Which is somehow different. Oh, commercial. That's why. I just wrote down real estate agent. I was like, how's that different than realtor? Yeah. Commercial, at least. Okay.
And she is an up-and-coming hip-hop DJ making a name for herself in the Fort Lauderdale club scene. Mm-hmm. She has a dog daughter named Lucy.
Yes.
And
who we will meet on night 1.
Oh, really?
We will meet Lucy. I'm going to say that she goes decently far this season because Chris called her the villain.
Oh, she does kind of look like
which means you have to make a name for yourself as the villain. You don't become villain on night 1. You become maybe the villain on night 1. You need more time to actually become the villain. So I'm going to say at least week 4 for her.
Okay. Week 4? I'm going to say past week 5.
Okay. I also said at least. Yeah, I said at least.
Okay.
I need more time.
I need more time too. Also, she looks like she's just wearing a bra.
Oh, like a bustier type thing for the top?
Yeah.
Yeah. For any of you who cannot see her picture, she looks like she's from Florida or from Texas, actually. Either one. Mm-hmm. She's got nice big blonde hair. If you zoom in, it looks like there's a bump it in the back. Not a big one. A nice casual bump it. She's wearing not a hot pink, a baby pink bustier. Powder pink bustier. What's that called? Corset.
Sure.
And matching pants. And a leopard print belt.
What? I don't see that.
You don't see a leopard print belt?
Let me see.
I got a full length.
Oh, I only have
I got to the knees there.
I have boob up.
Oh, that's why I said it just looks like a bra. No, it's like a corset thing.
Okay.
I think it's actually a one piece.
You're working with more information than I am. Much more information.
Yeah, I think it's actually a one piece because it matches way too well color wise with the pants. But yeah, and then a leopard print belt, it looks like. Ryan ran away, so I'm filling time right now. I'm not sure what he's doing, so I'm just going to keep talking. Well, he needs a charger. I'm actually going to pause this then. Again, I don't have a pen to note this down, so.
Sorry about that.
So next up, we have Courtney.
Mm-hmm. She's 23. She's from Atlanta, and she's a caterer.
She's not just a caterer. She, I think it's her own business.
Yeah.
Crafting healthy meals for athletes.
Business crafting healthy meals for athletes.
Mm-hmm. She was actually born in Germany, but
kind of cool.
Moved to the U.S., I think, when she was very young and grew up in Georgia.
She has 4 siblings.
And she has 4 siblings.
Younger siblings, if that matters.
It does. It's very important, actually.
Okay.
Based on what Chris Harrison said, or a lack of what he said, I'm guessing she doesn't go very far.
Okay. I don't really know how I feel about her yet. She looks a little plain.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
I mean, she's beautiful, but they are all beautiful. Yeah. All of these women are gorgeous.
Yes. But no outstanding features.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got really good curves, though. She's not just like...
Okay, I can't see that.
Oh. Here. She's got really good curves.
She's got curves.
Yeah.
She has her hair parted down the middle. That's different.
So, yeah, I was just having this conversation with my friend Julia the other day, which Ryan was there for it. But these women, so many women, can part their hair down the middle and look stunning. Like Meghan Markle and Princess Kate, and then apparently Courtney. And I can't. When I do it, I look like an awkward 7th grader. And it's not good. Like, I feel like I should have a retainer when I do it.
I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Next up, we have either Demi or Demi. I don't know how she says her name.
Probably, I don't know. Demi.
I'm going to say Demi. Let's say we'll agree on Demi. Unless we're corrected later.
Happens.
Yeah.
Okay. She's 23. She's from Red Oak, Texas, wherever that is. Interior designer.
Which is a pretty cool job. I would like to have the appropriate skills to be an interior designer.
Yeah.
But I don't have that eye. I just don't.
I think like, once you have the experience of like having seen things, like enough things, where then you're like, okay, this would fit here.
I think some of it can be taught. I think other parts are just like a natural gift for decorating. So like my friend Kim, she's really good at just like, she went to IKEA and she came back with all these things that looked super cute in her apartment. So then I went to IKEA being like, I'm going to find all these things that look really cute in my apartment. And I'm like, nothing. I want everything, but also like nothing like is speaking to me, you know?
Yeah. I'm
getting better as I get older. Cause again, it's like the more experience you have with seeing things in people's houses, whatever. But again, I just don't have that gift.
Sure.
She loves ATVs, fishing, and watching WWE.
She can drive a stick, which I think is like a little patronizing or like...
Because it's like, would that be on a man's profile?
Exactly. Because I think... Okay, I probably know more men that drive stick. I don't drive stick, but I've met plenty of women that can drive stick. And it's like, okay, congratulations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the big deal is. It's like, you are driving a outdated piece of technology. I'm sorry.
It's a thing I would like to learn. But the thing is, like with little boys, not little boys, but like teenage boys, their dads be like, all right, gotta teach you to drive stick now. I'm from Ohio. That's how people talk. It's to their children. But nobody says that to the girls. When a girl starts driving, they don't say, all right, we gotta teach you how to drive stick now. Nobody does that, but it's like important for like man status or whatever. It's like
probably more important for women to know how to drive stick, because if they get stuck into a situation where they get kidnapped, because women are more likely to get kidnapped, that they need to be able to drive any kind of car that they run into.
Women and gay men should be taught how to drive stick so they can get out of these dangerous situations.
Because gay men get kidnapped?
It's not as talked about as much, but gay men have often the same problems that women have. Not with like street harassment, but as far as like rape and domestic violence and things like that, gay men are almost equally likely to experience it. I'm not talking statistics wise, just like what I've heard. I don't have the exact numbers to say like almost equal, but like
of the people, the people that are capturing them, kidnapping, and like. I don't know, whatever. Are they the straight people that don't understand, or is it like their significant
No, also
others?
like partners. Yeah, their significant others. Especially gay men in particular, because men are not taught how to deal with their emotions. And so they're just much more likely to be violent than women. And I'm not saying the lesbians don't have problems or whatever, you know. I see. I'm not trying to say other people don't have problems. I'm just saying that they're more likely. Anyway, it is patronizing to say that she doesn't have to drive a stick. Or that she does. Sorry. Wine, drunk, talking, words.
Wording right now.
Ryan's taking over now.
Okay. I think she's going to go kind of far because she's just super cute.
She is adorable. And I think Colton, if he finds out these things about her, he's going to love it.
Yeah.
I think he's really going to love it. I have a star and an underline.
Okay.
So that means she goes past week 6.
Yeah, we'll see how she is. Like, maybe she might not go very far. What did Chris Harrison say anything about her?
I didn't write down exact things, but if I have a star or an underline, it's based on things that he said.
Okay.
And star and underline means that, like, she goes past halfway.
Okay.
And again, it's just based on, like, my sense of what he was trying to tell us. Where it's like, you know, she's definitely one to watch out for. Okay. Things like that. Okay. You know.
Next we have Devin. She's from Medford, Oregon. She's 23. She's a broadcast journalist. She has a master's degree. She's
a master's in sports journalism. Which might make her more interested in Colton, because sports, you know, things to talk about. She works at a local news station as a broadcast journalist, and that's all I have about her.
Okay, yeah, that's about all I have too.
Okay. Next we have Elise. She is 31. She's a makeup artist from Alaska, and when Chris was talking about her, he said, I don't think we've ever had someone from Alaska before, which is bullshit, because they did have an indigenous woman from Alaska on Nick's season.
Really? Who was that?
She only made it. She didn't make it past night one.
Oh, really?
But she came in like a wool or not wool coat, like a fur coat, and had him do Eskimo kisses with her.
Oh,
yeah. Which I don't know how else to call them because I know Eskimo is like a derogatory word.
but that's what it's called.
But they're called Eskimo kisses. I don't know how else to say it. But yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, but no, she didn't make it past night one. So. Elise, tell me some things you know about Elise.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the whole body pictures.
While you do that,
Sorry.
she likes ice skating and snowmobiling, or she grew up doing ice skating and snowmobiling because she lived in Alaska. But she moved to Scottsdale, Arizona, which is like the opposite of Alaska. And Elise, I'm going to say, goes a few weeks in because Chris says that she kind of becomes the house mom. And again, to get a role like house mom or villain,
like that, it's got to be a couple weeks at least.
Yeah. I'm going to say she makes it out of the mansion into destinations.
Ooh.
Maybe still, I think... I'm not going to say yet abroad destinations. I'm at least going to say local USA destinations that they go to. Park City, Utah, maybe.
They were so excited to just go to fucking Utah to get out of there.
I don't know if she makes it abroad, but I'm going to say at least out of the mansion.
Okay.
Oh, which actually, let's talk about the mansion for a second. So the wildfires. Which have devastated California. They reached the back porch of the mansion and burned the back porch and burned an extra little house that they have on their property that is used by the production staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the production people don't have a place to stay.
Yeah. Part of the property was lost and there was damage done to the house. So they wouldn't be able to just go back in and film immediately. And again, reminder,
the place probably smell like smoke at least.
People live in that house. Like that is people's house. It's not just for the bachelor mansion. Like it is somebody's house. So these are people who are experiencing this. However, it does seem like it might still be a livable establishment, but maybe not a film worthy establishment right now.
Oh.
So they are hoping that for the Bachelorette season that they could be back in there, but nothing is for sure.
Okay. Did they film most of the Bachelor season?
They were done filming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they were done filming this season, but they were done filming in the mansion.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if actually the family was there when it was burning, and I guess Chris Harrison lives like a mile down the road.
Oh.
So he had evacuated as well. And he was texting with the family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they're friends of his, because they're neighbors.
Sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does make it an easy commute for him, though, on those days.
Yeah, right? I mean, like, he probably is the closest neighbor, because I would assume that... Actually, no, there's... I don't know.
They're like on a mountain, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be their closest neighbor. I don't know. All right, so next up we have Erica with a K. Karika, if you will. Erica.
She's 25. She's from California. She's a recruiter.
For what? Who knows? Nobody cares.
Yeah.
For what is a recruiter?
I think recruiter for like businesses looking for people. It's a typical recruiter.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we don't use recruiters, but whatever.
She's a Zip recruiter.
Pretty much. I think her nickname is The Nut.
Yes. She's going to be the quirky one.
Okay. She's a ball of energy.
And she can eat anything she wants without gaining weight. Ladies, we hate her. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Men.
No, that's awesome.
We hate her. Sure.
I think she's like, I don't know why I can't gain any weight, but it's because she has so much energy. She's probably running around all of the time. If you want to lose weight, move more. And I know I'm saying this as a person who doesn't move very much, and I know if I move more, I will lose weight. But I realize like that's a thing that like thin people have is they just don't sit still that much.
Sure.
And I like sitting still.
Me too.
I like sitting still while I eat.
I think that's how we spend quality time with each other.
It's a lot of our time spent in just sitting still and eating.
Yeah. I think that's all.
That's all I have.
I put her as going farther with absolutely no information.
Don't have that same information that you do of no information. I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm just saying I don't know that she does. So far, every pick
guesses.
you have has been opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't listen to Ryan for your bracket.
Well, you don't have to fill it out until like the second week or third week or something, right?
You still have to do something the first week to get the top points, but it's not available yet through ABC. I checked.
Oh, like to finalize the top 4 or something.
Oh, for your final 4. No, I just mean like for doing like
actually getting points.
Week 1 even, because I mean I don't know who goes very far. I'm just saying people who I think definitely go past week 1 and possibly go further than that.
Okay. Then we have Erin.
Cinderella. Oh, and Erin, right?
Oh, oops. She's 28. She's from Plano, Texas.
Plain old Texas. She's not actually just Cinderella. She works for her stepmom's home improvement business.
Yeah. That's cool.
I think she calls herself Cinderella because she loves ballroom dancing, shoes, and pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh, pumpkin. I didn't get that.
Pumpkin spice lattes.
I get it.
Cinderella.
But that's like, I mean, half of that applies to me.
Ballroom dancing and pumpkin spice lattes. Yeah, that's Ryan right there. I don't have her going very far.
I don't either.
Hannah B.
Hannah B. She looks like a little mean. A little like villainous.
She looks no, guys, because she looks a little bit like...
So it's the eyebrows.
No, tell me who she looks like. From Ari's season, who was also in Paradise.
Kristen?
No,
Crystal.
what's her name? She wasn't actually a villain, but we thought she was going to... Chelsea. Night 1, we thought she was going to be the villain. Chelsea. Yeah, I think Hannah B kind of looks like Chelsea.
It's the eyebrows. Eyebrows are too
Ursula.
Too Ursula.
Oh, sorry. I think I forgot to say Catherine, I think, is the one who night 1 will steal Colton away multiple times. World record breaking.
Catherine?
Guinness Book.
Catherine?
DJ Argo.
Oof.
I think that's a thing that I heard about her.
That's mean.
Anyway, let's go back to Hannah B, who has a line under her, which means that she doesn't necessarily go all the way, but she's someone to look out for.
Okay. I put her as going far, too.
She's Miss Alabama USA 2018. Again, if you Google Miss Alabama 2018, which is what her profile says she is, it is inaccurate. You will find another person. Miss Alabama USA 2018. What's the difference? No one knows. Yeah. People know, not us.
I feel like in the state, whenever they're doing the thing, they're like trying to figure out their Miss Alabama. They like do their own thing, but then when they're doing like the Miss Universe or whatever, for like one that represents for each state, they have somebody else for some reason. Maybe it's the same one, maybe it's not, but like in this case, both of them are not the Miss their state.
Yeah, I guess there's like different pageants with similar names.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it could just be totally different pageants.
Like the James Bond movies.
What?
Like if you watch a James Bond movie, it could be a different James Bond.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the women.
Sure, maybe them too. I don't know.
No.
Anyway, 23, Miss Alabama, USA, 2018, probably
Football.
from Alabama.
Football. Interior designer.
She's an interior designer, and she has a degree in communications.
Okay.
Hannah G.
Another Hannah. Hannah number 2.
She's also from Alabama.
Oh, she's a content creator. What kind of content? We don't know. Oh, probably social media.
Social media content. She's the creator of Facebook, I believe.
She's the creator of Facebook posts. She's a photographer and a model, so she photographers herself.
She photographers herself. She does. It is just a fact. Yeah, she is both the model and the photographer. I have her going past.
I have her going far too.
Week 4 at least.
The Hannahs are going far.
Sorry, let's finish her bio, and then I'll tell you my bit.
Okay.
She enjoys being a foodie and glamping.
Uh-huh.
Which, honestly, glamping, if you're going to camp, glamping is the way to go.
Yeah.
That way you get the comforts, but you also I went camping this weekend.
Yeah. Was that it?
No. My tidbit, I'm not knocking glamping. Actually, if I'm going to go camping, I'd prefer to go glamping, but I'll go camping. My prediction is that Miss Hannah G gets the first impression rose.
Ooh.
Chris Harrison said something along the lines of, she makes a good first impression.
Okay. Oh, well, that's just very obvious.
Right? And so, but he didn't say that about anyone else.
She's crazy skinny.
All I'm saying is when I make our bracket, I'm putting her as the first impression rose.
Okay.
She's so adorable.
She's so skinny.
They base Disney princesses off of her.
Yeah. She has huge eyes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But too skinny.
She looks fit, though. She looks like she works out. It doesn't look like it's, starving herself.
I don't see muscle.
Really?
Not really.
Okay, we'll have to wait until the hot tubs.
Okay. I'm slightly worried about her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll send her a note after we see the hot tubs if we think she looks too skinny.
We'll social media her.
And we'll say, honey.
We'll tweet her burgeoning.
Birmingham?
Burgeoning. I was like, how do you say that word that you just taught me how to say? Burgeoning. Social media.
Yeah. Heather.
Well, okay. I want to say that Hannah also.
Oh, sure. Tell me more about Hannah G.
Hanji.
Hanji.
I think. Oh, she's from Alabama. So I think I don't think Colton's a country boy, right?
I think.
But I can see how they are his type.
Yes. I think he is probably. Well, I don't know. I could see. So if his family's from India, if his family's actually from Indianapolis, then there's not really country in Indianapolis, but they're on the outskirts of it. Then he might have grown up kind of country.
Maybe.
And then they moved to Colorado, which is does have cities, but is also primarily wilderness.
Yeah. It's a gigantic park.
So I could see him being into someone who is a little bit more country. Mm-hmm. And I could see him being very happy, on a farm setting or rural area, but that's not too far away from town. 15-minute drive to town,
Sure.
I could see that. So Hannah G. Could be his type.
Hannah G.
Because she's gorgeous and can also go glamping.
Yeah. Okay.
Heather. Colton looks like a glamper more than a camper, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Heather,
22.
Carlsbad, Bad, California.
Yes.
Never been kissed is her job.
Does she have an actual job? No, she does not. Yeah, so she one-ups Colton on this whole virginity thing. Okay, well, we're assuming that's not she doesn't have Pretty Woman rules where she's I'll have sex but no kissing. That's possible, but probably she's also a virgin and has never been kissed.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I have it saying that she's going to go pretty far. Not far, but past week. I'd say past 5.
I don't have
4.
that same information. I'm not saying she doesn't. The people I don't have information
I'm also
about.
not saying she does.
It's only because Chris Harrison didn't say anything that indicated that they went very far.
Okay.
It was maybe week 2.
I understand that you're taking this information, but I feel like it would be a horrible system for him to be oh yeah, watch out for her for every single one that stays a little bit later than the other ones.
But it was also Facebook Live, and he said that they didn't rehearse it.
Oh, okay.
And maybe that was a joke, but if they really didn't, then he's just saying things. And there were a couple things that happened that seemed like maybe they didn't rehearse it. So he probably was just kind of ad-libbing some things,
Okay.
So Heather, I could definitely see her making it to week 2 at least, Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say far.
What is she wearing?
I don't know. I've looked at this picture many times looking at that outfit.
It looks like I I don't know. Like, what is it called when DNA is splitting? Mitosis. It looks like DNA doing mitosis.
Again, gorgeous woman. They all are, but this is a very strange dress.
Yeah.
I recommend looking it up. I can't.
Her hair is so fucking long.
I'm going to try to describe it.
Okay.
One of Ryan's and my games that we like to play is one of us can't see something and the other one has to describe it to them. We've both seen this picture, but we'll do this for our listeners. So her dress has a high collar. Mm-hmm. But that's
it's not really a collar. It's not a collar.
It has like the collar, like a shirt has a collar,
yes,
like a t-shirt. Yeah.
Okay.
And then from that collar to mid-abdomen is open.
The middle, yes.
Like a slit from the collar to the mid-abdomen, but the collar's connected. There's a circle around her head.
Yes, around her neck.
And then Ryan might be better at describing things than me. And then the green, it's a green dress, like light olive.
I want to say mossy blush. I don't know. Mossy foam. No, mossy grass.
Yeah. I like the word foam that you're throwing out there.
Oh.
Let's say olive foam.
Olive foam.
So then the material from the collar goes down to cover her boobs. Mm-hmm. And then that mid-abdomen area that we talked about.
Mm-hmm. Somehow it meets and it twists.
There's a twist there, right? So like it's open down the middle like J-Lo, and then it covers the cans and then it twists. And then no longer is the front of her abdomen showing, but now the sides of her abdomen are showing.
Yes.
And then it's suddenly a wrap dress at the bottom, like she just got done at the beach.
That's a good description. Yes, wrap dress.
Uh-huh. And then for us, it cuts off just above the knee. For all I know, this goes down to the floor. We don't know.
It does.
I encourage you to look up this picture.
Yeah, it's such a weird dress. But she's pulling it off.
Honestly, it's only because I looked at the picture so many times.
It looks so weird now.
It looks so weird.
It's no longer a dress, it's just a thing.
Yeah. It's like when you say a word over and over, like burgeoning, burgeoning, burgeoning. It eventually just becomes sounds.
Yeah. Okay.
Or your name. Have you done that with your name? You say your name over and over?
No, I don't want to, though.
I've done it many times. I'm like, what are these sounds that people call me?
Okay.
Jane.
Adrian?
Jane Rian?
Yeah. Or Jane.
Jane. Apparently, the fact that her name is actually Adrian does not come up.
Ever?
At all. It's not a thing we need to know. Her name, for all intents and purposes, is Jane.
Oh.
Legally, passport, Adrian.
Oh, okay. Sure. She's 26.
I don't know why passport's more official than birth certificate, but passport.
She's 26. She's from Hollywood.
West Hollywood.
And a social worker.
West Hollywood, California, if you're familiar.
Hollywood.
I'm getting silly. She's a social worker at an elderly daycare facility. Did you know that there were elderly daycare facilities?
It's all sad.
Is it like, okay, I don't think it's sad, because what I imagine this means is that your mother or father or grandmother or grandfather, depending on your age, lives with you in your house but can't take care of themselves during the day. So you take them to a care facility during the day, but they still get to live with you, live in their home.
When they can.
As opposed,
when you're there.
Yeah, as opposed to taking them to a nursing facility.
Yeah, I guess that's better than the alternative of them being there 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, especially like if they have trouble like going to the
there.
bathroom by themselves or whatever, it does seem a little bit more human that they have this, but also is like they calling it daycare.
Yeah, I feel like they could
childlike.
They can come up with a better name than that.
They might not call themselves that. I'm positive that ABC does not know the PC way to talk about this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yep.
What does she love?
She loves dogs.
Mom and dogs. Moms.
Mom's enough. She really likes my mom.
Who wouldn't like your mom, though? No, she likes her mom and dogs.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
Okay. Katie?
I don't think she goes very far.
We'll see.
If she went further, we'd know her name was Adrian from the show. But Chris Harrison says it doesn't come up that her name is Adrian. Therefore, she does not get an actual date with Colton, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Next up is Katie.
Katie, 26, Sherman Oaks. That's California.
That's true. That is also where Blackish takes place. Fun fact.
Oh, does it? Mm-hmm. Cool.
It's the only way I know where Sherman Oaks is. I don't know where it is.
I feel like I've heard it
show.
before, so like I just don't know, but I can't pinpoint it.
I think it's like a more wealthy area of California. I don't know how wealthy, but like looking at the houses on Blackish and the way people reacted to it on Grownish. If you guys watch Grownish, which is the spinoff. Someone says like, oh, but you're from Sherman Oaks. And they said it in a way that it's like, you don't understand the problems of black people because you're from Sherman Oaks.
Yeah. Do you watch that?
Yeah, I like Grownish.
Okay.
I enjoy teen dramas.
Okay, I don't. So, okay. Good. You watch that. I won't.
Yeah, that's okay.
Medical sales rep.
Yes. So, Katie, I'm going to say goes decently far. I don't know past week 6.
Okay.
But she did meet Colton on the Ellen show.
Okay.
And I think he liked her.
Okay.
Which I was a little bit surprised about just because she is a person of color. She looks like she's, I'm going to guess, half black, half white. And so she said something where she wanted, because they had to like Ellen asked them questions. And she was like, can I blah, 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 like, can I do that? And Cole's like, yes. Like immediately, like he seemed really enthusiastic about her.
Saw her and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Chris Harrison said that she was someone to look out for. But he also says Chris Harrison, I said she. Chris Harrison said she drops a bomb on, I think, night 1. But I don't know. Maybe not night 1. She drops a bomb.
Okay.
So if it doesn't happen night 1, then definitely keep her. Because she will drop a bomb.
Well, she likes sushi, so maybe it's a sake bomb.
Yoga and sushi. She was also a competitive dancer in Louisiana.
Competitive?
I have the word competitive written down.
Competes on the dance team. Okay.
If you compete, you're a competitive dancer, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. For a second, I was like, do I not know the adjective competitive? Because I've just been using it willy-nilly.
So similar. Kirpa. That's a name I've never heard before.
Okay, if I had to guess...
Indian. Pakistani.
Indian or Pakistan is what I was going to say. Pakistani, I think is the word.
Bangladeshi.
Or Iran. Or Iraq. I have a student from Iran, and she looks kind of similar. Obviously, Kirpa lightens her hair, which is fine. It looks really good on her. That like golden color looks really good on her skin. Anyway, she isn't not descended from European people.
Yeah, she's a person of color. She's from California, wherever Whittier is, and she's a dental hygienist.
In her dad's business.
Oh yeah, dad's dentistry business as a dental hygienist.
She loves hiking, reading,
cooking,
and swimming. Ryan and I are so cute. We can finish their sentences and interrupt them
all the time.
Mostly me interrupting
all the time.
I don't have any other information about Kirpa.
I don't either.
Laura.
Okay, Laura.
26.
She's wearing a leather thing.
Yeah. Okay. I really like the look of Laura, if I'm just putting it out there. She's wearing like a leather thing. And like...
She's got curves.
She has got curves out the wazoo. Man.
I don't see her butt,
she's
but...
busty. I don't see her butt either, but she is busty. She might not have hips to match. I don't know.
Could be weird.
She reminds me of... Tell me who she reminds me of.
Bibiana?
No, not from the Bachelor world. From Two Broke Girls.
Oh, Kat Dennings?
Yes, she reminds me of Kat Dennings. I think the hair and the shape of her body.
I'm on the name thing. You're asking the right people because I know very few people.
I did know that you knew who she was.
Yeah. El Paso, girl next door.
She once moved to Spain on a whim.
I really admire that.
Right?
That trait. Because I can't do that. I can't do that.
I like Laura. I don't think Colton's going to keep her around, so maybe we'll date her instead. She's too young for us. We can't handle a 26-year-old.
Maybe Wills?
Cute, but no, I don't see that working out.
Yeah, okay, Nicole?
I haven't heard her talk. I have no idea.
Yeah, you're probably right. Nicole. 25. She's from Miami. She's a social media coordinator, which I think actually sounds like a real job.
It's not like social media participant or social media influencer. I think it's like an actual job.
Yeah.
She's Cuban. Her family's from Havana. She's native to Miami, but her family is from Havana. She loves salsa dancing and a cappella.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, she apparently rivals Ashley I in how much she cries.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's going to be a big crier, which also means she sticks around.
She looks a little... I think it's just the eyes and the hair looks like Astrid.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah.
But not the nose. Not the nose at all.
No, but I'm guessing the fact that we have information that she cries a lot means she makes it a couple weeks.
Probably. Okay. Yeah.
Nina.
30 years old. She is from Raleigh. I've never...
Rhymes with Ashley. The last syllable. Lee. Raleigh.
Okay.
Ashley. Like the spelling of Ashley with I.
So
E-I-G-H.
That's like the stupidest, like...
I wonder if
spelling.
It's like Scottish or Irish or something.
I see.
There's
like roots behind the way that is pronounced.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe. Or it could be French. They do a lot of things where they don't say letters, but the GH, It's like Edinburgh.
Irish.
Like you wouldn't know Edinburgh was spelled Edinburgh. Yeah, McAuliffe, like you're a coworker. Yeah. Weird ways to say things. It could be
Irish.
Yeah.
Possibly. Whatever.
She's 30, so she is older than Colton because he's 26. So not just a little bit older.
But Becca was like 30, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Becca was like 29 or 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also Elise that we saw earlier is 31. So they did put a couple of older women. Okay. I mean, for dating a 26-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm 31. I could not date a 26-year-old. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, probably not.
I think Nina goes decently far. I have a star and an underline for her, so...
Explain.
I don't remember why.
Okay.
Again, Chris Harrison probably just said something like, she's someone to watch for. But she was born in Croatia, which is kind of cool, and she moved here when she was 9. She enjoys kayaking and hiking.
You think she has an accent?
No, I think she does not.
Okay.
9 is still pretty young.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you pronounce her name? Onyeka?
Onyeka.
Oh, okay. You've heard all these names, actually.
Chris Harrison said them. Yeah.
Okay.
Onyeka.
How did you know? 24, Dallas, IT risk consultant, which is okay. Manhattan, Kansas. That's where she grew up.
Her family's from Nigeria originally.
And her parents got engaged after 2 weeks.
Which, you've heard my family history.
Yeah. It worked out.
My parents got engaged after 1 fucking week. Which is insanity. My mom said she would never let us do that. Which, she can't choose our lives for us. But Ryan and I took 3.5 years. Which, by the way... Ryan and I are engaged.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if people care or actually are still listening to this, but yes, we are engaged now.
Ryan proposed just over a week ago, or a month ago. Sorry, a month. November 11th.
11/11.
11/11. Make a wish. Did Did you guys do that growing up? We'd say like the clock would be 11:11. You'd say make a wish. Yeah.
Some people did that. I was like, no, I'm gonna do something else. I did 12:48 because it was, if you add 1 to 1 it becomes 2. If you add 2 to 2 it becomes 4. If you add 4 to 4 it becomes 8.
You're the biggest nerd. I love it. I liked 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12:34.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so we were just only 5 minutes away from each other. No, just kidding.
So
no.
Cute.
13 minutes.
Baby,
13
math
minutes.
better, please. Because I'm just going to believe you.
You're like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, Ryan and I are engaged. We're going to get married in 2020.
Yeah. So look out for that.
Look out for that special.
We're going to podcast the whole thing.
It will be in the middle of a Bachelorette season. Or maybe Bachelor in Paradise season. I don't know. It's going to be around that time.
Probably will.
So that's fun.
I was looking back. It's like we had episodes in September because of Paradise.
Yeah.
Okay.
On
on
Yucca.
Yucca.
So
Anything?
what Chris Harrison said
Yeah.
is that you don't want to be on her bad side. She's very nice, she's very sweet, but you don't want to be on her bad side.
Okay.
So that means, again, goes past night 1 for us to know that.
Mm-hmm. She looks kind of buff.
She does. She looks very fit in tone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. I don't remember her name. Revion? That's how I would guess we would say it.
Mm-hmm.
Revion's 24.
Mm-hmm. She loves music festivals.
She's a nurse esthetician.
Uh-huh. And
Santa Monica.
And she's, I'm assuming, Chinese.
Yes, because she speaks Mandarin fluently. So we would guess that she's Chinese, which, I mean, if you look at her, she does look like she's from Asian descent. And then she's very tan and very blonde.
Really ambiguous about which ethnicity.
Yes. I might have guessed Hawaiian.
I would have guessed maybe Vietnamese.
She still could be.
Maybe Thai.
She still could be Vietnamese and just speak Mandarin.
But it could be just Chinese too.
But she's probably Chinese if she speaks Mandarin.
Yeah. A lot of eye makeup.
Yeah. Beauty is very important to her because of her job.
Yeah.
So I doubt that'll play a role. I don't have any notes about her.
Okay.
So
all right.
Sydney.
Another Asian woman.
Oh, you would say Asian. Okay.
I would say Asian. What would you say?
I don't know.
Oh.
I wouldn't have said.
Is she just ethnically ambiguous to you?
I wouldn't have thought anything about her.
You think she's just white?
Yeah.
Oh. I think she's Asian.
I mean, I guess she could be like part Hispanic or something. But I wouldn't have thought anything about her.
Really?
Yeah, but I can be really dense about these things. Like, what was...
You didn't know I was Asian?
Wait, you're Asian? What? But your name is Ryan.
Yeah, you know.
No, there was somebody in our school with the last name Velasquez.
Okay.
And I did not think about it until after we graduated that she's probably Hispanic.
Oh. Does she look Hispanic now?
Like, I mean, she's a brunette.
Now,
I mean, she's a brunette. Like, I don't know.
I feel like especially when there's like Spanish descent in your blood, and since they've been colonized by the Spanish, that like sometimes they tend to look
just look a little bit more white.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. And like it depends, yeah, if you're like more indigenous history or not. But, like Lisa, like I wouldn't have thought anything about her not being European descent, you know?
I don't know. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not great at telling these things, even when there's big clues. So I did not think about Sydney being anything in particular.
Okay. She is an NBA dancer.
Ex-NBA dancer.
Oh.
She gave up her job to be on The Bachelor.
Oh no.
Yes.
That sucks.
Right? Personally, as a career woman, do not feel like that's the best decision, but everyone makes their own choices. Also, I'm sure she did not make a ton of money as an NBA dancer because the women do not get paid the same wages as the men. Mm-hmm. A lot of, like, I think usually, almost always, like, unless you have other means, you have to have a second job. Mm-hmm. If you're like the cheerleader, dancer, or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, is it really that big of a deal that she had to give it up when it was like a part-time job.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a thing that we think of as like having status, but it doesn't have money with it. So
I think like maybe something that other people don't know, but I don't know if you know, that like the women are usually hit on by like the players and the rest of the staff and coach and stuff like that, whatever.
But they're not allowed to date them.
They're not allowed to date them. It's in their contract that they cannot date them.
They're not allowed to flirt with them.
Mm-hmm. They can't like post any images of them on any kind of social media, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when they go out and they just have like the players walk into the restaurant, the dancers or whoever cheerleaders, they have to leave.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the chances are that they're going to walk up to them and like, I don't know, just talk to them.
Yeah, they're not allowed to talk to them in public,
like,
basically.
But when you turn this around, whenever she walks into a restaurant where a player is in, like, she's still the one that
has to leave.
She has to leave. He doesn't have to leave.
And they don't get healthcare benefits or anything from their job, from what I understand. Again, I could be wrong. Let us know if we're wrong. But I think I saw that on like a Samantha Bee or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit. And so like, but they are like trying to get more rights.
Yes.
Though, so.
Yeah, I think they're trying to start a union.
Yeah, hopefully they get that.
Yeah. Yeah, she quit her job for the show. She was also on Ellen, so she has already met Colton, and I have a star and an underline for her.
Okay. I don't. But that is based on no information. She's also from New York, too.
And she's never had a boyfriend.
Oh, she's never had a boyfriend.
She's never had a boyfriend.
So she's either a dancer or was a dancer for the Knicks or the Brooklyn Nets.
The Brooklyn Nine-Nines?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, probably. Dancer for the police station.
Next up is Tajwan.
Mm-hmm. She's 25. Castle Pines, Colorado, business development associate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. She grew up in Houston. She moved to Colorado with her mom, brother, and 2 dogs.
She loves reading, outdoor concerts, and shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Tattoo. So she's a tattoo. It says, I love bad ideas.
Hair parted in the middle. Yeah, bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
No,
she pulls it off better than I do, for sure.
I think okay. No, I won't say anything then.
So what I like about Tajwan is that she's just wearing a plain pink t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, it's a t-shirt? Okay.
Yeah, it's like a ribbed material t-shirt. Yeah, and I'm sure like it's a cute shirt. Mm-hmm. It fits her nicely and everything. But like
it's normal.
So many other women are wearing like
ball gowns.
Yeah, like so it's refreshing just to see someone who like went in normal clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. Totally. I agree.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have any extra notes about her.
I don't either. Tasia. 28. She is a phlebotomist.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
She's from California.
Yeah.
She volunteers at church and she likes wine tasting.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a star and an underline for her.
Oh, why is that?
So I think I don't remember. It just Chris Aaron said something like she'll go far. Watch out for her.
She looks black, but also a little ethnically ambiguous.
I would guess mixed with maybe American Indian.
Maybe she might be Blasian.
Yeah, but it's definitely a little bit ambiguous. She's like a nice like caramel colored skin,
and then features that are not typically black features.
Yeah, she's again gorgeous. All these women, fucking gorgeous.
Okay,
supermodels. Last one,
Tracy, 31.
Tracy,
LA wardrobe stylist. Originally from New York, she relocated to West Hollywood to pursue a career in wardrobe style, which is kind of crazy.
I'm going to call bullshit on Tracy. I'm sorry. There were no wardrobe styling jobs in New York fucking city. Are you kidding me?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Are you like, what?
I think
there are TV shows and Broadway performances out there. If you have some sort of wardrobe styling choices, like they're there. They film movies, they film TV shows, they have Broadway performances. They have all these things that if your goal is wardrobe styling, you can do it there. Maybe you're not good at it though. So then you have to relocate. I'm calling bullshit on Tracy because that outfit is bullshit. She looks dumb.
I personally don't like it either. But it's like she's trying something. Also, when I thought of wardrobe stylist, I wasn't thinking of like production things. I was thinking personal things, personal wardrobe people.
Again, New York City, great place for that.
Absolutely. There's so many rich people there, and they should be fine. But I feel like maybe in California, maybe there's more people. Possibly. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows? I have
I'm
no
not...
idea. I have no idea.
So here's the thing, though. Tracy is bullshit. Have you heard about Tracy?
No. Tell me about Tracy.
Tracy is bullshit. Aside from wearing an oversized red blazer that goes down past her butt from the 80s.
Yeah, but
just wearing it with
Lady
a
Gaga
tube top and booty shorts. I'm sorry, is she Lady Gaga? Is she? Has she earned the right to look ridiculous? No.
Tell me about her.
Let me tell you about Tracy. Tracy has some controversial tweets because she learned nothing from our friend Garrett. Yeah.
Okay, fuck her then.
So Tracy, okay, so this one's not so bad. She just like shit on The Bachelor. We all have. We do it, right? Still on our podcast. Shit on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like we do on our podcast. We shit on the podcast. Or rewind. We have a podcast, but we still shit on The Bachelor. Yeah. So like, this is not like a huge thing, like counting like off on her, whatever. Tweet at 11:11 a.m. Make a wish. Anyway, 2009, August 18th. Do people really think they're finding love on reality TV, or am I just the idiot that watches it?
Oh, bullshit.
Not that bad. But like, if you're going to go on the show,
yeah,
you can't talk shit about it and then go on the show. It has been 9 years. Things change. Okay. I'd let that slide. So then she tweets August 2nd, 2011. Wow, it's really cool when you go to get a cab and some fat prick with veneers flips out because he claims he hailed it first. A-hole. Okay. Just, you're a rude person. Okay. November 2nd, 2010. Liposuction is retarded. Stop wasting your money and get your fat ass to the gym. If you've ever tweeted the word retarded or posted it anywhere, delete it. You can't use that word. Maybe you could in 2010. You probably still shouldn't have. We all learn from our mistakes. Go back, search through your tweets, fucking delete them. Don't use that word. Just like the word, like, I'm not going to use FAG or the N word or whatever. If you've ever used this word, just fucking delete them. Just delete them. Don't do it. Anyway. March 8th, 2010. Wish these fat old women on the treadmill would shut the hell up, stop dancing, and just work out. I don't know. Apparently she was mad that people were dancing on the treadmill. Let people have fun at the gym. The gym sucks. Let people have fun at it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really using the R word that I was like,
Okay.
You were just a bitch. Now you're like a bitch, you know? And then also calling people fat old women. Like, that's just rude. That's just rude. They're at the gym. They obviously want to be thinner. Calling them fat is not helpful.
Yeah. Okay. So she just...
Tracy sucks.
Sounds like Tracy sucks.
I'm not voting for Tracy. Do we get to vote on this season? Are they changing it so we get to vote who Colton ends up with?
Oh, is that how they do it now?
I wish. Is it American Idol? I'm not voting for Tracy.
The Voice. Is this The Voice?
So I don't know if she goes far, but out of principle, I'm not putting her on our bracket.
Maybe that's how you lose.
I will lose on principle.
When Michael Vick came back, he had a record season.
I will lose on principle. Mike Vick will not be on my fantasy team. Does he still play?
No, he doesn't. Okay.
Well, he will never be in my fantasies. So I'm looking forward to the season of The Bachelor.
I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised.
Drunk Kelly thought you were going to say disappointed. I'm looking forward to
pleasantly disappointed. So we'll see.
Yes, we'll see. So the new season starts up January 7th. It will be a 3-hour special, which will be live in the studio. They got Colton in there. They're going to be like, you remember that? You remember that? Remember that version joke? Yeah. They do this live shit and they need an extra hour to film TV. I just want to watch the episode.
Yeah, it's at least half an hour. Just them just fucking talking.
Right?
At least.
There better be bloopers. It's the only good part of the live ones is when they do bloopers at the end.
Yeah, but that's the only one at the very end, like after the rose.
I want bloopers.
No bloopers this time, baby. I'm gonna guarantee it.
What if someone falls on their face getting out of the limo?
They'll show it at the end of the season.
Okay. I want to see it now. Oh, man. I was hoping that, like, this thing about bloopers or whatever was going to, like, buy me time to remember the thing I'd wanted to say that I was thinking about, like, 5 minutes.
We can't remember now.
2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That's okay. I also want to say, I don't know. We can just edit this part out, too.
Okay.
But not only did Kelly get a ring, I got a ring too.
Ryan has an engagement ring too.
Because I got jealous of her having a ring. And
not jealous like he was jealous. Like jealous. He was like envious that I had a ring and he didn't.
Okay.
Because when someone says they're jealous of their partner, people not like
that. Yeah. But yeah, I was envious that she had a way of showing the people that she's engaged or somehow committed to somebody else. And I'm like, why can't I have one? And so like, it was way cheaper, but Kelly just bought a ring like right away. And then, yeah.
So Ryan and I both have engagement rings now.
I also want to like, I feel like a guy should be able to have a ring at this point.
No,
like,
why
it should
we
be totally fine.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you get engaged and your partner wants a ring, they should have a ring. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
It
doesn't take that long. Just go to the store, figure out what your ring size is because you probably don't know what it is, and then like go buy it online.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Or you can buy it in the store.
We got like an $80 ring on Etsy or something.
This is fine, and I really like it.
What's it made out of?
That's a good question.
I forget.
Tungsten
carbonate or whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe just tungsten. I don't know if there's a difference, but yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah, it's a cool color. Tungsten carbonate.
It's gunmetal gray.
So
it's like not quite black.
Super dark gray.
Yeah. It looks good on them.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah. Good.
All right. So
rate, review, and subscribe, please.
Rate, review, and subscribe.
Thank you for bearing with us. How long was this episode?
An hour and a half.
Okay. The typical time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are 30 women. So even if we only spend a minute talking about each of them, it'd still be 30 minutes. Yeah. So like, obviously we're going to spend a little bit more than that talking about them. Otherwise, why even do it? Mm-hmm. So hopefully you learned some things. And hopefully you're as excited about the next season as we are.
Hopefully you're going to watch it.
Hopefully you'll watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Oh,
Twitter.
Ooh, Twitter.
Roses in Thorns Pod. We're not particularly active right now because there's not a lot going on. But when things go on, I try to tweet about them, at least like retweets. So I don't know. Put us on there. Sometimes we say things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, we'll follow you back.
Yeah. If you follow us, we'll follow you back. That's our agreement. So if you're trying to get some followers up, go ahead, follow us. If we look at your page and we see that you're racist, we're not going to follow you back. Mm-hmm. Don't trick us. If we follow you back and we find out later that you're racist, we'll unfollow you. That's just like, or sexist, So it's just like, it's not the way we fly. It's not. You can go and unfollow us if that's the case. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, cool.
Unsubscribe. I don't care. This podcast is going downhill fast.
Burning some bridges.
All right.
Let's go.
See you in January.
Bye.
Bye.